Anyway, so it's 16:34 p.m. It's still Thursday afternoon, and this is my review on Star Wars Episode 9: The Rise of Skywalker, aka Tross, Revisited. So I've put this off for a while because, as I explained before in my Force Awakens Revisited review, toxicity and shit from the fan base got to me and really, pushed me away from wanting to like the sequel. So I started rewatching them this year, and I put off Tross for mainly I didn't want to finish the saga. I just didn't want to. So I finally did. So, finished watching Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. Here's my thoughts. I noticed the picture is less darker versus the 4K disc version. Yeah, it is. Um, like I adjusted the picture multiple times with the disc because it was so dark, and I actually mentioned that in my review as well. And I've done, I think, 3 different reviews on Tross. Yeah, I did a 2-part review on Tross the first time. Then I did another one. This is my third. So, let's see here. Also, Allegiance tie-in comic is nice, but didn't really do much in bleeding into Tross. Yeah, it really didn't bleed into it that much. All it says at the end of it is to be continued in the Rise of Skywalker. Okay. Poe is a smooth ass pilot with the Falcon. Yeah, he is a smooth ass pilot. Oh god. I also haven't listened to the expanded edition audiobook yet. That will be next on my list. Yeah. I haven't touched it yet. I don't know why. I'll get around to it. Love light speed skipping. That shit was so intense the first time in theaters. Holy fuck. Wow. That shit was really intense. Like, Jesus Christ. Ugh. That's right. I was spoiled on that. Not the lightspeed skipping, but Ben's death. Yeah, that sucked. Love Ray's helmet in the training course. Yeah, definitely. I love that shit. It reminded me of Ventress's helm that she wore. Yeah. I never noticed the stick before in the trailer when she caught the lightsaber after throwing it. Yeah, I didn't realize that until after I watched it. I was like, oh, there's a stick. Rey shouldn't have to earn Luke's saber. She should build her own. Legacy is one thing, but forging your own path is smart. Yeah, that's true. Um, yeah, it's always about. I don't know why it was such a thing of living up to an ideal. Like, whatever. What happened to BB-8's front? Yeah, they never explained that shit. Who fucking knows? Who's Claude? Who knows? Oh shit! Aftab Akbar! That surprised me. I was like, I didn't know he was in the fucking film. Could care less about Palpatine returning. Yeah, that was what the fuck ever. Knights of Ren. Shame they weren't utilized more. They're like the Knights of Ren are basically all the black guys that were in Macho Man's music video for Be a Man. Stand there, look tough, don't do shit. Oh god. That's so funny. Also wish Kylo had made a different helmet. Yeah, definitely. Like when I watched what was that? Um Something for Revenge of the Sith back then. They were talking about how Vader's whole outlook was going to be, no, his suit or helmet was going to be different. And I was excited about that. I was like, ooh, it's different. And they're like, oh, it's just going to be fitted to Hayden. I'm like, that's fucking gay. Whatever. I do love the red cracks in his helmet. Mirrors his unhinged personality. Or persona, yeah. Definitely. Love the Love the decapitation too. Fucking tongue-tied shit. Love the Aki Aki Festival. Yeah, that was beautiful. Oh, so nice. There should have been more on the festival, and I'm going to be saying that a lot in this about different things. Just forewarning. The children are adorable. Yeah, they are. They're so super cute. Oh my god. It harkens back to Dark Crystal for me, honestly. I love that shit. Uh Pisana is beautiful. Oh yes, such a beautiful planet. And I love that two-wheeled transport. Yep. The dyad connection between Kylo and Rey is truly fascinating. Yeah, definitely. Not keen on Lando being in this pretty Oh yeah. Not keen on Lando being in this pretty wasteful fan service. Yeah. Like he wasn't in the first two films. Why the fuck is he gonna come back for the third one? Leave him out. Huh, BB-8's plate is magically fixed. How did that happen? Who knows? Let's dig up Robert Stack and he can help us in unsolved mysteries. Jesus fucking Christ. Love the jet troopers and tread speeders the most. Yeah, that was awesome. And then people bitched about, they can fly now. They can fly now. They can fly now. They can fly now. That's what jet troopers do. They have a jetpack. They go, woo! Oh yeah, Finn was gonna tell Rey he's force sensitive. Yeah, I remember that. This was after Tross ended and stuff. It would have been nice to see him become Rey's Padawan. Yeah, I would have liked that. That would have been nice. Rey's healing transference ability is a callback to Bane's duel with Zahana. Yeah, and there'll be more on that down the road too. Oh, love that flip Rey did on Kylo's fighter. I remember that from the trailer. Like that had me fucking excited as hell. I still love that. I do love Rey's force lightning, but I wish her lightning had been a different color versus the regular primary colors. Yeah, like hers was blue. It could have been something different. I was happy when Chewie was destroyed, but disappointed he survived. Yeah. I mean, I was shocked, then happy. So it was like happy shock. It was like, oh! You know me. I don't like the fucking OT. God. Props to the First Order for having a second ship. That was smart. Yeah, it was. Whatever. 3PO refusing to read the inscription is hilarious. That was such a dumb fucking thing, but it was still funny as hell. I can't read this, but if you wipe my memory, I can. Guess what we're gonna do, 3PO? No! Oh, brother. So much for Droid Lives Matter, huh? Oh, Dio. Yeah, Dio is adorable. I'm so glad I owned his 10-inch Funko. I love that shit. I forever love him. Yeah. Kijimi is interesting, and the Snowtrooper should have been used more, just like every other variant, instead of being showroom pieces. Yeah. Literally everything new they introduced was just there as a showpiece. Like, hey, look, Flame Trooper. Burn! And nothing else. Executioner. I'm gonna show my stick. Snowtrooper. Look at me. Knights around. Do a pose. They could have thrown up gang signs and it would have been entertaining as fuck. Like, oh no, that's racist! Fuck. Whatever. Zori was neat, but could have had more action. Yeah, definitely. Jesus Christ. Babu Frick is fucking better than Grogu. I said it. I mean it. You can toss my salad. I like the walker on Kijimi as well. Yeah, I forget what the fuck the thing was called. I think it's in the visual guide. I think. I'll have to look it up. But I'm not digging out mine. Mine's in fucking storage. Buried under shit. Fuck that. Neatly buried, though. How did they know Chewie was on the destroyer? I don't know. Guess Rey sensed him. I wish Kylo had tortured Chewie, but oh well. Yeah, that would have been fucking nice to see. Because that was part of the concept art and one of the original plots they were going with, but they cut it out. So, whatever. That's right, I forgot most of the Stormtroopers in this film are female. Yeah. Like, throughout the trilogy, most of them were women. Because I thought that was really cool. And of course, you have that one dumbass incel. How are we gonna tell if they're women? Who fucking cares? Tit armor is fucking dumb. It's so impractical, like it does not do shit. Rey being Palpatine's granddaughter is meh, honestly. Like, what the fuck ever. True, the evidence was clear in her first duel with Kylo, but I prefer her as just Rey. Yeah. Like, it would be nice. It would have been better if she went by Kira. I would have loved that more. Jana is interesting, but definitely should have had more development. Yeah. I mean, you get minor development in her, honestly. I do like Rey's headstrong determination, though some fanboys will cry she's a Mary Sue. And other niggling bullshit fuckery. Yeah. Always gotta cry that shit. I'm like, well, she's a Mary Sue. Then Luke's a Gary Stu. Right. Asshole. Huh. Jana mentioning Ansit Island makes me wonder if it happened the same time Finn refused to fire. Also, Ansit Island is an anagram for Staten Island. I found that out last night. Yeah, Finn refusing to fire at the same time. If it did, that would mean he's stronger than Rey in the Force. Yeah, it would mean that. But if not, then someone among her company must have been channeling it without realizing it. So, something to think about that I discovered and mulled for a little bit. The interior of the Death Star is an homage to Force Unleashed and the prequels in terms of scale. Man, scale plays a big part in the sequels, but it's really small. But it depends on where you're at. And what do I mean by scale? Like size and location and how big the universe is in Star Wars versus what it could be. Like when you say scale in Star Wars, everybody's like, "Oh man, there's so many planets and shit." I'm like, "Yeah, I know, right? There's so many fucking characters to choose from." Exactly. Huh. But what do they come back to? The goddamn OT. Like, big ass universe, we always stick with the OT. Dumb and retarded. But no, the homage with the Death Star reminded me of, yeah, literally the Death Star level on, yeah, Force Unleashed. I can't remember what level that was called, though. But yeah, that and the Empirical as well. And the prequels really just, blew scale out of the water. Like, crazy. Darkseid Rey should have been way longer, and she's my favorite fucking character. Yes. Oh, yes. I love Darkseid Rey. I got her figure and her Funko. I fucking love that bitch. Beautiful. Fun fact. This is true. You can look this shit up. Wiz Yakuza made a sketch of her when Force Awakens was out. He called it before anyone else. Yeah, go look him up. Wiz Yakuza. All one word. It's a beautiful it's a beautiful sketch, too. I love it. I own it. Leia's death was written so good. Yeah, it was a good write-out. It was nice. And she went out high as a motherfucker, though. Whew. Shit. Loaded up. Shit. Rey and Kylo's duel in the Death Star was dope. Yeah, that was one of my top favorite duels in the trilogy. Kylo seeing Han is Leia's last force projection before leaving him. Just look at Han's eyes. Literally, look at his fucking eyes. You can tell it's her. Hux as a spy definitely fits his character. I know a lot of people said it was just a fucking throw-in and shit because they had nothing else better to do, but nah, it fits his character. I mean, think about it. In Force Awakens, he is loyal as fuck. He gives a badass speech. And in Last Jedi, he's left to be ridiculed and treated like, a fucking puppet. Or not a puppet. Punching bag. That's the word I'm looking for. Puppet punching bag. And then by Tross, yeah, I would turncoat. Shit. Treated like shit. Nah. Yeah, I would totally turncoat. Fuck that. Let's see here. Where is it? I lost my place. There we go. Rey on Octo was her low point of self-defeat. Luke raising his fighter was dumb fan service. Yeah, it was so dumb. The Final Order fleet is impressive, but nah. Literally. It's like, oh, look at all these Star Destroyers. That's how we're going to beat motherfuckers down. They're all planet killers. The Final Order destroying Kijimi just proves how uber Nazi they are. Literally, I think I mentioned this in a video. If I didn't, I'll mention it again. So, Nazis. Yeah, I'm going to talk about fucking Nazis. I don't give a flying fuck. Their whole ideal was to kill everybody that wasn't pure like them. And that's literally what the Final Order is doing. Killing everybody that's not conforming to their standards. You do that, what are you left with? Your fucking order. And then there's nothing left. Then you're left with all that inbreeding and shit. I'm like, okay, yeah, incest is wincest, but fuck. It can be boring after a while. Just saying. The battle aboard the Star Destroyer's hull is peak combat. Yes, that shit was peak combat. I love that. That was a highlight for Tross for me. Kylo versus Knights of Ren should have lasted way longer. Like shit. Oh yeah, I remember some tween on Twitter got upset over Rey and Ben having their life force sucked from them years back. They cried, "How's this in a kids movie? It's so dark." Literally, it was so pathetic. Oh, I will say the rescue fleet is massive, but I don't know. Ben getting hurled over the edge was frightening. Like, that freaked me out. Like, shit, Ben's dead. Like, this is really going to end dark. Palp's lightning attack is bizarre. Yeah, it is bizarre, but really stupid at the same time. Rey hearing all those voices still hits home. Yeah. Rey beating Palps is an homage to Starkiller. Yeah, definitely a lot of Starkiller homage in this. Rey's death was a true end. She gave her force energy to the Serpent, healed Ben, and got drained by Palps. So yeah, her last stand took everything out of her. Ben gave his whole life force for her to live again. Yeah, that hurt. Like shit. I'd actually forgotten about him vanishing. Yeah, like he completely vanished. He gave his whole life force to her just to have her live again. And people are still pissed about that shit. Dan should have lived. He deserved better. I mean, what'd you expect? Everything's tragedy. You think we're gonna have a happy ending? Really? Without cost? What the fuck you think this is? Disney princess? Shit. Nigga, please. Oh, man. The Tesbian kiss. Everybody having a meltdown over a fucking fake kiss. That's hilarious. Oh, man. Where was I? I do love how Rey's new lightsaber was alluded to from the very beginning. Yeah. That really was impressive. Her burying Luke and Leia's hilts is symbolic of them coming home. That I remember and picked up from something I read online. I don't remember what the fuck it was. I also love how her hilt has both their crystals in it. Yeah. Somebody actually did frame by frame of her activating her new lightsaber, and one is blue, one is green, then it turns yellow. Blue, green, make yellow. They're like, no, it's one crystal. I'm like, no, it's two, motherfucker. Pay attention. I remember the massive meltdown vid reacts of Rey taking the Skywalker name. Oh god, that was funny. Oh god. I fucking hate Star Wars! Dumb faggot. Whatever. Was I bothered by it? A tiny bit, but not hardcore. Like, shit like that doesn't really bug me. Like, it takes a lot to piss me off. If you've seen my vids where I've been pissed off, you know what I'm talking about. But some stuff, I just let it slide. Like, fuck it, who gives a shit? How do I feel about the movie 2 years later? I still like it, but not as much as I thought. Yeah, accurate. It's still amazing, but you can tell shit was fast-tracked versus the previous entries. Like, the previous entries, everything is cohesive, and this one is super fast-paced. On the first viewing, it was hyper fast-paced and rushed through everything, but still entertained me. Oh yeah, definitely. I actually held a shit in for the whole film. That was impressive. I was like, I got to go to the bathroom, and like, boom! I'm like, I'm staying put. On the second viewing last year, it was amazing. Because I was happy to own it and shit, because I got the 4K, 4K Steelbook edition. I was so excited. Still am. On my third viewing now, I don't feel the full attachment like I did, and that stems from finding other shit to enjoy, along with my diminished love for Star Wars. Yeah, like, my love for Star Wars is kind of diminished. It's not the same. The affection is still there, but not hardcore. Yeah, and that stems from, better shit, honestly. I mean, Star Wars is so rinse and repeat with everything, and it's like... I mean, the new stuff is great, but... yeah. The secondary people were cast aside so badly, and that sucks. Finn should have been a Jedi. All the shit cut out should have been left in, easily. Which version do I like? Collins is interesting, and someone made a comic of it. I gotta find it again, because I never got to read it. I found it. It's saved in my Safari. So I'll read that eventually. As for the trilogy itself, I say ranked order would be 2, 1, 3. Yeah. Last Jedi is the strongest sequel. Force Awakens is a great entry. And 3, third. Tross has many callbacks to Clone Wars, Force Unleashed, Old Republic prequels, shitty OT, etc. Lando and Wedge should have been left out, period. Yeah, like, they're just dumb shit. I did mention in another vid that if they focused on the new cast versus OT Reliance, it would have turned out better. I think that was for Force Awakens. Yeah, it was Force Awakens, that's right. I remember. Would it have been nice to see Maul and Talon? Of course, but it won't happen. Unless you got fan art for it. Rey versus Maul would have been an amazing duel to behold. Oh, definitely. I think Rey fully trained versus Maul in his prime. Like, after finding Savage, definitely would have been a badass duel. Same goes for Finn versus Talon and Rey Finn versus Maul Talon. Yeah. Would have been epic. Like, if they had done that trilogy, it would have been, the first meeting would have been Rey versus Maul. Then it would have been Finn versus Talon in the sequel. Then the third one would have been duel. It would have been duo versus duo. Bitchin'. Fucking epic shit. I love the idea of Empress Rey, too. I got goosebumps thinking about that shit. Whew. Yeah, Empress Rey would have been dope. I get tired of light side victories. It's so cliche. I'm not the only one who feels this way, too. I hate fucking light side victories. Like, ooh, look, light side won, dark side defeated. Fuck that. Let's do the reverse. That's fun. Hux being a spy was homage to Agent Callus in Rebels. I picked up on that the first time, and it didn't dawn on me until coming back around. The real problem with Tross is that they introduced new people and didn't give them full backstory like before. Also, didn't need Palps coming back. That's just dumb, honestly. It's so stupid. It's got nothing to do with Anakin's sacrifice like many have niggled over the years. No, it's just pointless. Final fight should have been Rey versus Ben, but this is what we have. It's true. Am I pissed over it? Nah. Just indifferent. I'm just really indifferent about it. Like, I'm not gonna stay up every night bitching about it. I'm not gonna make vid after vid after vid crying and whining about it like you've seen on every channel. The scale in Tross is big, but definitely smushed compared to the prequels. Yeah. Tross is big, but no, fucking retard. Exegol is interesting. Should have had more expansion. Yeah. Am I mad about the scrap plans? Not really. Shit happens. Does everything I've heard about the sequels affect my POV on them? Not really. No. Shit happens. Can't make everybody happy, and everybody needs to remember that. Yeah, I'll say it again. Shit happens. Can't make everybody happy, and everyone needs to remember that. For sure. Am I upset over Reylo's kiss? Nah. So what if it wasn't meaningful? Doesn't mean I'm gonna have a meltdown and slit my wrists. Like so many diehard fans have. Good grief. I'm still a Reylo fan and love all the art that's come out of this era. Definitely. Oh my god. And people were so pissed about that. Fucking Reylo. You're a weirdo for liking Reylo. They're not related. What if they're related? That's incest. Dude. Chill your fucking shit. Damn. Go touch grass, motherfucker. Something that bugged me was the color choices in Rey and Kylo's duel in the Death Star. Rey's garbed in ivory, Kylo inked black. It signifies light versus dark, but I'd rather there be different colored clothing. Yeah, you tired of shit. Shades of black and white are so cliche in Star Wars. Word. 16.78 million colors, and you stick with black and white? Yawn. I'll probably watch it again after I hear the audiobook so I can place everything properly. But Tross as is? Solid 6.7 to 7.1 out of 10. That's honestly how I feel about Tross. Like, the shit's good, but I don't know. I mean, it's good. It's worth the watch. You can enjoy it. You can have a great time. I mean, if you're the type that you don't want to read too much into it and just sit there and enjoy a good Star Wars film, that's for you, definitely. So if you love Star Wars, it's definitely for you. If not, that's cool too. I get it. I understand. I really fucking do. But yeah, like this whole video, like I'm not gonna go into all that. I didn't want to go into all the bullshit because, you know, as a viewer, you've heard and seen all the bullshit arguments. Me, this is just my point of view on, you know, how I feel about after all the toxicity's gone. So yeah, has the toxicity dissipated from me? Definitely. Yeah. There's no toxic animosity when I watch this. I just feel kind of indifferent about the film. Like, it's good, but yeah, I gotta re-rank my Star Wars films and shit. So, that's how I feel. So if you don't like the cast, you don't like the crew, you don't like the directors, creators, all that shit, that ain't for you. But if you do, you'll enjoy this. If you want to know more about Tross, if you want to see the art book, I got that on my channel, full cover to cover. Also the visual dictionary as well. If you got any Star Wars related questions for me, hit me up. I'll answer some shit. I have nothing else better to do in my life. But yeah, like now, I don't know. It's weird. So, yeah, the era of Skywalker is finally over. Hopefully. God. So. Yeah, that's how I feel. So, till next time, like and subscribe for thoughts and prayers.